What's going on, everybody? It's KZ here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how as an artist you can really build some things out so that you can actually have true fans. And I want to share exactly why this is super important. So I actually went to a concert once before for an artist that had over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. In preparation to going to that show, I thought there would probably be like anywhere between 100 to 300 people at the concert. But when I actually got to the show, there were only 5 people there, including myself. I was looking around the room. I'm like, what time is it? Are there actually more people going to show up? And actually, throughout the duration of the show, there were literally only 5 people in the crowd. So what that really taught me is that there's a difference between having lots of streams online and actually having true fans. So the first thing that you're going to want to do within your process is going to be building an email list. I want to share exactly why this is important first, because as we know, on social media, you're posting content all of the time, and it can be really hard to reach your audience of fans. You know, the algorithm can change. You might be posting, things might not be reaching, and you're just trying to get in front of your audience over time, and that can be really exhausting. Someone like myself, I know exactly how that can feel. So what are we going to do about it? Well, you're going to start building out an email list. Having emails and people that are your fans going onto your email list is an absolute game changer, because anytime you have new music, new merchandise, concert, or things that you can provide for your audience, instead of just having to make a TikTok or do a little dance or whatever the case might be, you can then send an email blast. And how you're going to do that is you're going to be basically creating a landing page where you can collect that email. And where this is going to live is going to be your link in your bio. And so as a musician, you can just essentially have a landing page that they can click into that's basically, hey, for more updates on music, tour, etc., join my mailing list. And all you're going to do is collect their name and their email list. And personally, I use something that's called ConvertKit, but you can use something called MailChimp, whatever. There's tons of email platforms out there. And so this is super valuable because this can just grow over time. And I talk to a lot of artists, especially when I do my music marketing audits, where I just kind of go through artists' entire process and what they're doing and how they can improve. And one common issue that so many artists I talk to all the time, a lot of the people that love their music are not actually seeing their content. And so this is absolutely a great way that you can grow your email list, connect with your audience further, and provide that value, not just relying on the algorithms. Step number 2 is going to be taking that email list and building a community with your audience. We live in such a time right now where community is what really helps things grow. It really helps people feel valued and involved. And especially as a musician, you want to build true fans, because true fans are the people that are going to come to your shows, they're going to share your music with their friends, and you're ultimately going to be a full-time musician over the years by doing this. And so how you can build community is fairly easy. So once you have an email list and you're building that out with your fan base, you're engaging with your audience, you can start doing virtual Zoom Q&As, or maybe showing your fans how you're making the music that you're making, right? Making it so that way you have a community that you can build and ultimately have direct contact with your audience. Another thing that you can do in that community is essentially share unreleased music, maybe some demos and some things that you're working on just with that audience if they're signed up to your community. And speaking of community, I'm actually building the largest online music community right now. We have 90 members in that community, and it's a great place for artists to connect, network, and learn from each other. So if you want to join that, it won't be free forever. The link is going to be in the description. And so I'm super excited about that. So for you as a musician, work on building that community, because all you really need are 1,000 true fans. I'm sure you might have heard that before, but by having an email list and by building a community where you can basically talk to your audience and they can get to know you as a person, that way they're going to feel even more connected with you. They're going to share your music, and overall you're going to grow your streams and your music career. So I hope those 2 tips helped you out today. Let me know where you're at in your music journey. Like I said, I invite you to join my free music community. We've got a lot of exciting things happening in there. So drop a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. It's Wavy.